Hello everyone. If you're wondering, no, Colin didn't get older and balder in the last week. He's simply giving his voice a rest, and I'm here bringing you this week's quick updates. To start things off, we have a hot off the presses decision from the Ontario Superior Court in the Trinity Bible Chapel court case. Next up, do you want to join us here at ARPA Canada as an IT and systems administrator? And finally, we'll wrap up with an update on ARPA Profiles and the competition between schools that is heating up. It's Wednesday, March 1st, and this is Quick Updates.
Hey everyone, a quick update on the church restrictions case in Ontario. The Ontario Court of Appeal released its decision this morning, ruling in the end in favor of the government. The Court of Appeal found that yes, in fact, the restrictions did infringe on Section 2A of the Charter, freedom of religion, but that in the circumstances they were reasonable. So while that's disappointing, we were hoping that the government would be held to a higher standard of justification for their limits. Nevertheless, there are a couple of nuggets. One is that the Court of Appeal did reaffirm that the manner and practice of worship still lies at the core of religious freedom and lies with churches to determine, that we have to take churches' word for it when they say that this is very important for them to gather and worship together. And secondly, the Court of Appeal does not grant costs to the government in this case. They said that these are very important constitutional questions that we have to wrestle through in the context of the last 2 or 3 years. So for that, we are thankful as well. That's the update on that case today. Thanks so much.
ARPA Canada continues to grow, and therefore we've made open a position available for IT and systems administration. While a ton of great work has been done by Daniel Canis, the person on the other side of this camera, in setting the foundation for our website and for some of the tools that you use regularly, like EasyMail and EasyLetter, we are in need of some assistance on the IT side and someone who can take care of the many other platforms that ensure that the mission of ARPA Canada is properly supported so that we can continue to, alongside you, educate, equip, and encourage Christians and our governments in Canada as to a biblical perspective on politics and law. So if this is something that interests you, whether you live here in BC and can work out of our BC office, whether you'd be interested in working out of our Ottawa office, and even if you live somewhere else and you have a plan as to how you can help us remotely, we would love to hear from you. So just simply go to the link above and submit your application through there, and we look forward to hearing from all of you who are interested.
ARPA Championship Tool. What is going on? You school clubs are crazy. I didn't expect any school to get 1 million points. Do you even realize how much action that is? That is hundreds of combined hours of being an effective salt and light, all in a couple months. You literally broke the program. Somehow, I have to compact a huge number into a tiny little circle. Now I have to cram this number into a tiny circle. How am I even gonna pull this off? In other news, there will be a sunset tonight with the chance of Alberta homeschoolers sailing into it. For other developments, we are continuing to keep an eye on the sleeping giants known as Cradle Christian High School and Mount Sham Christian. They are known as sleeping giants for their ginormous school club size. Keep an eye on them as they awake in the spring and probably will put pressure on that second place in the championship. All right, joking aside, here at ARPA, we are so excited to see all the action that's been happening on profiles, and we cannot wait to see what comes next.
Well, before I let you go this week, I'd like to remind you, please sign up for God and Government taking place in Ottawa, April 26th, 27th, and 28th. Spaces are limited, so sign up today. It's looking like 3 great days of learning, lobbying, and engaging politically. You're going to want to be there. Well, that's it for this week's Quick Updates. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.